Hi, I'm Duncan Gilman, Social Media Manager at Splash Media. One of the challenges we know a lot of people have is coming up with original content to create and distribute. It's always been a challenge for businesses trying to leverage social media. Business owners want to take advantage of this new channel of marketing to find customers and grow their business, but they have two critical shortcomings: time and knowledge. Luckily, SplashCube can help. We're going to take a look at automated publishing. Once I'm logged into SplashCube here, I'm going to click on Publishing on the left-hand side, and then go to Automated Publishing up here at the top. It's a little bit like email marketing. We're going to grow a bank of customers. There's a Twitter bank right over here on the right, and it has a running total of all the people we're reaching out to. And we can add in keywords to find people that are relevant to what we're talking about. Imagine if your competitor handed you a list of all of their email marketing contacts. This is basically what we're doing by reaching directly to the people, reaching out directly to the people who are talking about whatever the subject is. In this case, we're going to look for social media software. And we'll put in a minimum follower number of 1,000 to make sure that we're targeting relevant people with some influence, and then we're going to click Build Twitter Bank. The first one I came up with is YouTube, which makes a lot of sense because YouTube has over 9 million followers and they're very relevant to the social media space. So I can either click Build Twitter Bank right here, and it will take up to 1,000 of YouTube's followers and add them to our bank, or I can use one of the recommended users down here, such as HubSpot or Hootsuite, or this is TweetDeck or Hootsuite over here. But I'm going to go ahead and use YouTube and click Build Twitter Bank. And it's going to take up to 1,000 of YouTube's followers, depending on how often they tweet and how many followers they have, and add them to my total running Twitter bank. And I can always use that same key phrase and then come back and use one of these, add one of these users down below, and it will add their followers. Taking a second. Okay, there we go. So it's added that number to my total Twitter bank here, but I can also go specifically to someone's Twitter handle. If I want to use a competitor, for example, like Hootsuite, I can just type Hootsuite right into the Twitter handle field there and add followers to the bank, and it will do it the same way that we did by choosing one of those Twitter handles in our selection before. So now that we have our bank of over 4,000 Twitter users, our customers, we want to craft some messages to them. They're going to go out on a regular basis. And these are our post templates. And you can see we've got some already created here. And if you notice, each one of these has a person in a double set of brackets somewhere in the tweet. A lot of these are at the beginning, but you can put it anywhere. So for example, this one says, hey, comma, person. And what that is another person from our Twitter bank, and it rotates through, giving you a message, an @ mention to each of the people in your bank at a certain frequency. And we can adjust the frequency up here at the top. Currently it's set to 1 day, post approximately one every day, because we only have one here in the middle that's active, so we don't want to send out too many tweets of that same message. But I can change this to 15 minutes, every 45 minutes, every 3 hours, depending on how many people are in my bank and how many messages. If I have 10 or 20 that I want to go through, I could probably shorten that time period up a little bit. So when you mention someone, it also follows them. So each of the people we've added to our bank, when their tweet comes up, when it rotates through and pulls a person out of our Twitter bank and sends them this particular message, it also follows them. So it shows we're interested and we want to talk to them. And let's take a look at how effective these are. Let's go to our inbox and see if we have any responses here. So this response here was from that one that you saw that was active, the message that says we're looking for some experts to help demo the software. And the response was, sure, tell us more. So this is a lead right here back in our inbox, and what we did is we sent an @ mention reply in the box right below that within our inbox, and we can see what their response was. So our response back to them was, send us a direct message with your info and we'll send you some more information. And as you can see in our inbox, we did get the reply with 2 email addresses. So right there in our automated tweets, we got 2 customers back. We get between a 40 to 60% engagement rate, but that is 10 times greater than the email analogy I used before of email marketing. So let's think about the user experience a little bit when you're setting up these automated tweets. You do want to send 5 to 10 at least so that you have them rotating through, but the user on the other end gets this great personalized tweet directly to them. We're confident that if you leverage our automated publishing, then you can focus more on communicating with your leads and let Splashcube find them.